Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to just a random video here. I just had a hankering to go back and play some old school Starfox here. Back on the SNES. I have my SNES Mini here that we're playing on. Apologies on the video. I'm using a different camera and for some reason it's super zoomed in, so my head's like cut off and there's not much I can do about that. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why it's so more zoomed in than the other one, but anyway, it doesn't like I tried to unzoom it, it says it's not zoomed. Anyway, yeah, I just had a hankering to play some Starfox. Just no reason at all. I'm just like, I just feel like doing it, so let's pop in there and let's have a little bit of some old school nostalgia with the old Starfox. So it has been, I would say, 15 years, 20 years, probably closer to 20 years that since I've played Starfox. The original Starfox, obviously I've played Starfox 2 because that's one of the reasons why I got this NES Mini, because I wanted to see what that was all about, because it was an unreleased version of Starfox. So back in the day, I used to be able to, at least on level 1, which is the middle path, I used to be able to do all like 99% and 100%. Mostly 100% with like a few 99%. I don't think I'm going to be accomplishing that anymore, but I like to pop in and try it. In fact, chances are likely, being so much older now, I'm going to really suck. So without further ado, let's pop in here and see what I can do. Or can't do, as the case may be. I think it's, so that's boost, and that's firing. This is slow down, that's our thing there, and then of course, the old aileron rolls. Yeah, I usually do control scheme A. So yeah, I think that's all good. And we're gonna pop right into the game. If I can do this or not. I'm trying to stay in the camera frame too, because being zoomed in, it's like I have to look at my other screen here to see. Like I can't look at the OBS screen because it's delayed by a few seconds. Like I look at the real screen and I'm like, you know, I may be off the screen for most of this, and I apologize. So yeah, I'm gonna do a level 1 first, and we'll see if I'm any good at it again. And then maybe I'll pop into some of the other levels, because it's been a long time. So, here we go. Starfox team, our last resort is to counterattack Venom. Good luck.
Good luck.
One thing that's interesting about the emulated stuff, this is obviously emulated, this opening sequence here runs too fast. It's actually in the real NES, it actually runs slower than this. Because it, you know, struggled to put all those ships on screen at once, even with the super effects chip. Oh god, we're back into it, friends. Yes, I see you, Slippy. I see what you're doing. No? Oh, sorry. Oh, his kill. Really upset about it too. Oh, and that one too, I forgot. Was let that one go. Funny how I can remember where these, after all these years, I can remember where all these guys are coming in from. I played the hell out of this game, friends. The absolute hell out of it. Not going to be a whole lot of commentary because I love this game so much. I'm going to be super focused, so I apologize. It's very rare that I have a game that I love this much and just want to completely be focused at all times on it. I would like to get as close to 100% as I can, given my old fingers here. I'm already failing at that. There we go. Alright, boss time. I used to be able to do this boss in one cycle, but we'll see how this works out. He's open. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. One cycle. Got it. Oof. Probably come out with 99% because I missed a few of those things that other big UFO dropped. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, we got 100. Cool. Alright, into the asteroid field. Now there is a secret in this field where if you hit, I think, 3 of the asteroids that spin around. I hate this inside view. How do I? There we go. That you can get into a special area. I probably won't end up in the special area. Especially since I want to get through the full game. Some of the special areas you can't actually leave from. Like the game just ends or goes in an infinite loop. Probably not going to be exploring any of those. Also, I've never really had any success in getting to them. I know how to get to them, but knowing how and actually doing, two separate things. Yeah, I forgot I showed up that one for him. Oh well. When you destroy that, then apparently there's an asteroid that has a face that comes at you. You're supposed to shoot it. Might get you to the black hole area, but I'm not going to be doing that. Guy up there. Alright. Go. Totally missed that. I knew that wasn't gonna work. I don't know why I tried it. I think that opens up right now. No. This one will though. Used to be able to do this one in like 2 cycles. Not gonna happen this time though. There we go. If you hear me furiously tapping, it's you can't hold down Y and have it actually keep firing. You have to constantly hit Y for every shot. Music in this game is fantastic. Iconic even. 94%. I sucked really bad on that one. Base Armada. Space Armada consists of powerful battleships. Destroy their energy core.
Good luck.
There's a little bit of delay too in trying to get out of the or guns. I mean, yes, wind blasters. There's a little bit of a delay there when you first start up, where you can't forces you into the cockpit and then you can't get out of it, which is always a problem. There we go. Give me a free life here, thank you. Sorry, Slippy. You're getting in my way. Almost got him. You can actually avoid going into these things, but I think it eventually comes back around and you have to go back through them again. Like, I think it cycles you around. If I remember correctly. Go. Yeah, start shooting fast enough, or early enough. It's fine. Get out one way or the other. No. Okay. So far, so good. Alright. Center there. I remember back in the day, that's giving me so many problems because trying to judge perspective, you know, whether or not I was going to actually make it through the center or not. See if I can quickly take this one down. This one almost always gives me problems. Again, because of perspective. Spin around the other way again. There we go. That's got it. Yeah, 99%. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. That 194% is going to stick out, though. That star, by the way, that shooting star you get there, just random. Doesn't mean anything. Used to think back in the day that it meant something, like if you started the level right when it was over it, that it would do something. It doesn't. Be sure to use your retros if you're going too fast. Be careful with my R-wings.
Good luck.
Kind of late to be worried about your R-wings. Same. Damn it. Ow. That's bad. Whoa. These things are annoying when you don't hit them when they first come by, when they first fly by. You're in my way, Slippy. Not going in front of me. Like a bad wingman. Go. And grab those two. Damn it. I hit the wrong thing. I meant to speed up. Instead I used the bomb. Just trying to collect the bomb. Alright, this guy I used to be able to get in one as well. Come on. Come on, you bastard. That's right. Fall down there. Okay. Going low. I'm going high. Oh, come on. Come on. No, definitely not getting him in one this time. Whoa, okay, we're too close. Oh, great. There goes my guns. That sucks. Really sucking at this. This guy would be dead by now. In my youth. But I'd have two wings. I think they repair your wing between levels though. If not, there's a when you get a weapon upgrade, I think it repairs your wing. 100%. Cool. On to Orbit of Venom. And then we'll be going down to the planet surface. Andross is hiding on Venom. Fox, you must find his core brain and destroy it.
Good luck.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, but when I get to... Now, this level, I actually do stay in the cockpit for, believe it or not. Because there's no advantage being out of it. At least in my brain, anyway. Especially since all of your wingmen will come in and help you at various points. So, they actually are useful in this level. Before they launch their damn missiles. Damn it. Need you. Need my wings back. Oh, I missed it. God damn it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, I didn't miss it. Okay, cool. There we go. Repaired my wings, but didn't give me guns. Oh, damn it. Come on. There we go. Fucking so bad here, friends. Especially with these cloaked bastards. Damn it. Ah, crying out loud. I haven't been destroyed on that level in ages. Holy crap, man. I am so rusty. It's like you get so far behind, especially with these things here, that, I mean, these really have to take priority. But you get so far behind on them that you end up losing out. Getting hit. It's very hard to avoid them. Luckily we were halfway through there and gotten that shield thing. Alright, this one I gotta find the one that is the real one when it spawns 3 of them. It's usually the one that fires the most. And it's going to break into 3 here, but 2 of them are mirages. One of them will fire the most stuff, and that's the real one. There we go. All right. Fingers hurt. You're not doing it right if your fingers don't hurt after this. Oh. Apparently Slippy took some damage at some point. Huh. Fingers really hurt. Doom, 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 boom, 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 boom. Really use some better guns though. Really great. I think there's one coming up on this other thing here. That's bomb. There's one, I believe, coming up. A little bit later on. Doesn't matter if you actually destroy those or not, they build up in front of you. guys over there. Oh, damn it. You made me not get it? Oh, you suck, game. Alright, round 2 on this dude. I'm down in the corner here. Alright, and then phase 2. And my better blasters, I'd be able to get them down a lot faster than this, but I don't. Ah, damn those missiles. I don't remember them being that hard to hit, but they are. Well, that gives me another chance getting my guns, though. Didn't get last time. Right. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Give me a little bit of an upgrade. Still not the best blasters. The top tier blasters, but 2 is still better than 1. Really fast there. Fingers hurt so much. Oh man. Oh, getting too old for this shit. Having the twin blasters helps me get at those missiles a lot faster. Oh, come on with these goddamn missiles coming from off screen. It's gonna do another. Oh yeah, it's gonna do one of these. Oh crap! I forgot all about those. You know, I forgot all about that because I usually have it destroyed before it gets to that point. Got so used to its patterns. I forgot what it was like when you when you suddenly suck. Like I usually had, I used to have it destroyed before I could get to that point. But of course, I had the best, you know, tier 3 blasters and everything too, and the speed of youth. Alright, well I got that one down to the speed I used to do it at. This one now. definitely not going to get it before it does his thing there. Alright. We'll get him this next jump here. There we go. Oof. It's hurt, and obviously people are probably yelling at me like, use your bombs, but no, I save my bombs for ANDROSS. You'll see why in a minute. I always save the bombs for ANDROSS. I will get my fully upgraded lasers though. I do remember getting those along the way here. And one more bomb as well. Here we go. Damn it, I overcompensated again. Alright, here we go. Actually, do I use my bombs on ANDROSS? I don't know what I do. Oh, I do in his final form is what I did it on. Usually I'd have both eyes done by now. No? Damn it. I usually have them dead too. Got my timing all wrong. There we go. Ooh, got him. I was going to do level 2 and 3, but man, my hands hurt. Oof. Let's see what my final percentages were. Because you don't even find out what your level stage 6 percentage is until the credits here. Get to bask in the music. stage 2 though. Ooh, 96. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. And see how much I've lost as far as lost to age here. Yeah, my average score used to always be 99.
Come in, CORNERIA.
This is CORNERIA. Pepper speaking. Congratulations.
At least on level 1.
Job
The other levels, level 2 and stuff,
Roger. I'm heading back to
no,
CORNERIA.
I was never 100% on those. Alright, then it goes through all the things. Let's see if I can get if I can do level 2 here. Alright. I didn't want to do training. Yeah, game is what I want to do. Alright, that's level 3. Level 2 is this away.
Good luck.
Slightly fewer stages, but they're much more difficult. Which is an interesting way they've laid it out. They're like, you know, there's 3 ways you can get to Venom. There's easier, there's more straightforward ways, but they're harder, and I like how they've done it. Now my fingers are thoroughly warmed up anyway. But whether that means anything or not is another story. I'm gonna take some damage. Did I get to him fast enough? Man, that guy. No? Theme here is Slippy gets into lots and lots of problems on level 2. Oh wow, I actually hit that. See, there's that perspective I was telling you about. I always had problems with. I think the enemies they're definitely different, but they're a little bit faster. I'm probably not going to do any, you know, one, you know, shots on them. Nice thing about this one is when you do a roll, you have like there's several seconds of like, or not several seconds, but like 1 or 2 seconds after the roll that it still counts as a roll, so you can actually deflect 2 things at once, even though they were there was a little bit of time between the 2. That's what makes that work really well, because you can just stay on target and keep shooting and then just keep deflecting those things. Alright, Sector X. This is where everything goes to hell in a handbasket. Andross's forces intend to build a base in this area. Destroy their rock crusher.
Good luck.
Actually, we still have the rock crusher to deal with here. Okay. There's a lot of things to... a lot of these things to avoid. Much like on Venom. I can grab those. Oh. Sometimes I can remember the ones that you're supposed to let go and let your wingmen get so they don't get pissed off at you. Not always, though. So. There's blasters. The shield. Thank you. Be invulnerable for a little while. Thank you much. Yep. Alright. The emulation's actually fairly decent. Like, there are spots where it slows down appropriately, where the hardware would have also had the same problem. Okay, well, we've seen this enemy before. outside. Ah! And you, the hell? Old guy plays old game that destroys you. News at 11. Oh man. Feeling it. All those years of avoiding carpal tunnel syndrome, and it's all just coming back to me now. in one playthrough. Okay. Titania. I vaguely remember Titania. CORNERIA's resource world has been overrun. You must retake the weather control units.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah, okay, now I remember it. All it took was the few beats of the music. Oh, I missed the guns. How the hell am I missing stuff? What is wrong with me? There's no other guns either for a while. Oh wait, there is one right there. There we go. Oh, thank you. Giving me a second shot. Oh, is this, was there a particular one I have to go? Oh, right, there is. I forgot there was a particular one you had to go through. I'm like, I don't remember that repeating like that. Good thing it did repeat, though, because I got my guns. Yeah, Slippy, you need to get out of my targeting solution. vaguely remember this bot, this weather control bot. He launches, yeah. Okay. Bam. I'm in one. There we go. Bang your heads. Try not to talk during the music because it's so good. I can't stress enough that I played this game to hell and back as a kid, like so many times. If you're looking at this going, how the hell is he actually good at a game? That's how. Howdy R-Wings handling. If an amoeba clings to your ship, use LRR to get rid of it.
Good luck.
Where? I think this one, oh yeah, they automatically leave you out of the cockpits. Oh, that's right. I forgot he was friendly. I just needed to not shoot him. So one of Tippy's kills again. This guy has the swinging arms. If I can, you gotta hit the ends of his arms here. No. You know? Ooh. Did it. We did it eventually. I want to point out too, this is emulated, and I have not done any save states. I'm going through without doing a save state, so there you go. There was no saving in the game in the original days. So I'm not cheeseballing it, at least is what I'm getting at there. Now, I'm probably not going to do level 3. Mostly because I don't think I've ever actually finished level 3. I get all the way to Venom and then it just completely wrecks my face. Also, I'm not lying when I said my hands really hurts. So we'll probably end it with level 2's playthrough here. If you want to see level 3's playthrough, let me know. I'll do it as a separate video once my hands recover.
Good luck.
Come on. These bastards. My furious tapping of buttons hasn't let you know. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially if you want to get 100% or at least close to it. These things always take priority because they are a pain in the butt. Even if you gotta shoot your own wingman. Ah, damn it. Get too close to the top of the screen. This thing is also a pain. That's actually usually how long it would take me to do it when I was a kid. It's like you have the one, they come together, you hit your retros, and then right after that you take the one side down. And then the other side actually is invulnerable, but then they eject. Ooh, man. Alright. 6. Oh yeah, I think I remember this somewhat. Just these pillars and things. And it's cool that the music for this level it's like level 6 from level 1, but it's got a different rhythm to it. It's very similar, but also different enough to match what kind of action that's going on here. The hardest part of this level is seeing things as they come in. You'll see me just kind of shooting blindly here. I know things are coming in. Just don't know when. I just don't remember the timings of them coming in. Problems, and we got legs coming after me here. Go. Where this enemy comes in at? Oh, he comes in on that side. Drops things off the back. Slows down constantly. Which I gotta slow down for. He slows down, I keep forgetting that. Big street hug here. There we go. That's usually how long it would take me to take him down, so. Let's go face Andross again. When I was a kid, this used to be so cool. Like, these little cutscenes where they fly you through those things, like, whoa. Nowadays, it's not quite as impressive. Damn it! Oh, good, they gave me my wing back, but I lost my guns. Oh, that's gonna suck so much. Randomly move around. I missed them all. There we go. and it forces you into several. I think you have to do it 3 times here because of that thing around him. Whereas the first one, in level 1, you can get him in one shot. This one, it doesn't do that. Also important to stop firing when he sucks in there, because I think, if I remember correctly, you can blow out some of your weapon fire again. Damn it. Avoid some of that. There we go. It was only 2 times. I think the level 3 it was like 3 times or something. But I never succeeded at level 3, so. Even as a kid. Alright, we're gonna let all the credits run, because that's what I do. And let's see what our percentages were and stuff. Oh, give my hands a break. Boom, 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 boom. Stage 2 at 91%. Dragging the average down. Look at this crap. I was actually better at level 2. Holy crap. Stage 2. That's the only thing I failed at. Oh man, that's a heartbreak. %.
Come in, Cornelia.
This is Corneria, Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger. I'm heading back to Corneria.
And it goes through the level 2 bosses and enemies. Yeah, man, this game, played so much of this game as a kid. So it's just, the nostalgia is just crazy pants right now. Yeah. But it's so good. And, you know, if you've probably, even if you've never played the game, you've probably heard the music at some point in time, or at least watched a video where someone was like, you know, best, greatest video game music, and this is surely one of the tracks from here has been on any of those lists. Most likely the Corneria music, the stage 1 music, because it's just that good, you know, for chiptune stuff. So. And there are 2, as I was mentioning, there were 2 like secret levels. One is from the asteroids in level 1. That takes you to if you destroy a asteroid that has a smiley face on it, it spawns a wormhole, and you go to that, and then you end up in the out of this world wormhole, which is the one you actually see on the map. That's not connected to anything. And then there's another secret area you can get to. I think it's only from level 3 track, maybe, where you can end up at this crazy slot machine thing, slot machine boss, and you destroy it, but you're just stuck there. Like the game won't, you can't go progress or anything like that. You're just out in this crazy area of space forever. You have to reboot the cartridge to come back and start over from the beginning. Make sure everyone gets their just desserts for this gem of a game here. It's awesome. Every bit awesome. But yeah, so I have a bunch of these mini consoles. I've got the SNES Mini, I've got the NES Mini, I've got the Genesis Mini, which I do not have hooked up yet. I ran out of HDMI ports, but I have some over there. I just have to rearrange a few things. I also have the Genesis. I think I do have hooked up. I have the PS1 Mini as well, and that's the one I don't think I have fully hooked up. I have it in power, but I don't have it HDMI hooked up. So I may, from time to time, delve in and play a few things here and there. I don't have any. I'm not sure what I would revisit really. I do have what's the word I'm looking for? I have slightly modified this SNES Mini. I reset there, back to the menu, and I did it so that I could add some stuff to it. Like I've never played like Kirby's Dream Land or Donkey Kong Country or Earthbound or anything of these. Super Mario RPG is one that I have wanted to go back to. I have played all the way through that game and I loved it, but it is a long one, so that's why I've been avoiding that. Starfox 2 I played. I don't know, did I put the video of that up on the channel? I don't even know. I know I played it on stream. I don't know if I ever put a video up of it, but it's okay. I mean, it's a prototype that was never released, and yeah, it's alright. It's not much to it though. But I did modify this, as you can see here, because it's got a folder. And I modified it so that I could play Wing Commander, the original Wing Commander and Wing Commander Secret Missions, which I've been playing. I have to get back to it. I was doing a playthrough of it. I've been playing that on the PC, mostly because it has all the audio and stuff. But I had a hankering at some point to go back and play it, emulate it for the NES and stuff. So that's why I've got that on there. That's really the only things I've put on there though. I put on here kind of limited. It's got slightly limited space. It's not the NES Mini had a lot more space on it, and you could put like several hundred more games on there. The SNES Mini looks like it's a little bit slightly more space limited, but not by much. Also, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This is another one I've wanted to come back to. I don't think I ever actually finished the game. I played like 95% of it, but I never actually finished it. I've been slightly intimidated to come back to like Zelda because I've been watching lots of, for years now, I've been watching lots of speedruns. And every time I want to jump in to do Zelda stuff, I feel bad because I'm used to seeing the speedrun of it, and I don't remember how to actually play the game normally. You know what I mean? It's not that I can do the speedrun. I can't do the speedrun strats because they're just beyond me. But I'm not used to, like they know all the things that are absolutely required to finish the game, and I forget even like the optional stuff and like what progression, which way you're supposed to go. Like even with the original Zelda, which is I was going to make a video of the original of Zelda 1, which I have on my NES Mini. But I started playing it and dying a lot. I mean, a lot. And I was like, oh man, I've forgotten how to do all this. You know what I mean? It's been so freaking long. So that kind of thing. And I've wanted to play, I've never actually played Secret of Mana. And I hear it's really good. And I've just never done it. What's the other one on here? Castlevania 4. I was never really into Castlevania. F-Zero. I'm terrible at F-Zero. I used to have that as a kid. Terrible at it. Super Mario World would be nice to come back to, but again, I watch a lot of speedruns, so it's going to be like, it's going to be painful just for me to play it because I know that I'm so used to seeing it go so fast. You know what I mean? I'm going to be like, yeah, I can't do this. Even with like the original Mario games, like Mario 2, I have on the NES Mini, and that, I would love to go back to as well, but in my head I keep saying like, oh, I gotta warp, I gotta do all the warps, and I gotta do all the special speedrunner things, and like, it's beyond my ability to do that anymore. But anyway, I thought this would be a nice little revisit, little side thing. I don't know, I was just feeling like doing it. I should be really recording, like Final Fantasy 7 Remake and all that stuff, but I just I just don't like doing this. Like, Final Fantasy 3 is on here. I've never played that. Final Fantasy 7 Remake is the first Final Fantasy game I've ever played, and I kind of put it on the back burner because it's okay, but I wasn't really enjoying it that much. But I am coming back to it. I do intend on coming back to it. It's just I just needed a break from a few things. You know what I mean? Anyway, I've rambled on long enough here, friends. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.